Hey guys, Dylon here. Welcome back to my channel. Love how I just casually say that as if I haven't been gone for like 3 years. Anyways, in today's video, I'll be talking about the possible revival of MSP. And I'm not talking about MSP2. I've been playing MSP2 for a few days now, and I've got to say, I'm impressed with how far the game has come, all the features, movies, art books. It's honestly just like a progressed version of MSP. But that's not what this video is about. I'm talking about old MSP. And no, not old MSP. I'm talking about when the game was active and fun and they had lots of features, when people would be in chat rooms, and honestly, just when the game had a lot more to offer. Now MSP is broken. I can't open movies without it not loading. Certain features don't load. But why, if the game is broken, would I be talking about the revival of the game? MovieStarPlanet the other day made this post about how they were going to be bringing back old MSP. And what does that mean? I'm not exactly sure, but what I can take from this is that they are trying to revive the game, probably as a cash grab, but maybe they'll actually listen to us at this point and fix a lot of the features that were never worked on. Nowadays, chat rooms are dead, nobody really goes in them. There's like a few people in them at sometimes, but they're mostly just dead. The only one that's really even ever used is the skate room. Half the time that's just new players or people that are just AFK. But how can MSP revive something that's been dead for a while? I think that they could start with revamping the chat rooms. I think they could add cool features. You used to be able to pick up star coins and play little games. I think if they added more features like that they could be able to revive chat rooms. As for movies, I think the movies are fine the way they were. I feel like no one really interacts with movies on MSP2. I don't think people interact with movies on MSP2 as much as they do on MSP because I don't think that they earn star coins. I think you just earn like a little bit of fame, which doesn't benefit them a whole lot from trying to support you. As for art books, I do like what MSP2 has to offer for art books more than MSP does. So I feel like if they implemented some of those features and honestly just overall revamped the game, I like where they went with MSP2, but it's just not as nostalgic as the original MSP is. I think that if they worked on MSP2 a lot less and focused on MSP, that they would bring a lot of the old players back again who really enjoyed the game and would spend lots and maybe too much time on the game. I also think that they should fix a lot of the features that are broken. I think the clubs is a big one. I feel like clubs were huge back in the day, like Team Pump and all of the big teams that were on the game were so fun. Now they're dead. No one has teams. The teams are broken. If you try to update the team profile photo or the background or anything, it just doesn't ever work. You can't save it. There's lots of issues with clubs in general. I feel like if they fixed those, they could really revamp the game. As for like competitions, I think that if they focused more on this of like giving out people free VIP for the competitions and like promoted it a lot more, I think that could also have like a resurgence in people wanting to play because they have the opportunity to win free VIP if they could do like more competitions like this. And I remember at one point they also did like social media competitions to win VIP. Don't really know how that ever worked as I never really did that. I think that could be a great way to bring in new players or keep players active. As for pets, I think pets were a great way for people to get coins, and honestly, like, people use them to level up a lot. You could level very fast from having a top pet, but on MSP2, it's very hard to get pets. I think they just give you XP versus coins, which I think people liked the coins more versus just always trying to level. So I think that would be a cool feature to maybe add to MSP2. I don't know if the actual person who has them earns fame from that. I don't have any pets because they're harder to get. I think you have to buy a diamond pack in order order to get a pet on MSP too. So I think pets on MSP are more accessible. Now let's talk about VIP and diamond packs, because I think MSP upped their prices on like VIP. I think as for diamond packs, they may be a little cheaper, but as for VIP, I'm pretty sure a year VIP is now $80, which is insane because I didn't even want to buy them when they were $60, which I felt like was too expensive. So I feel like MSP could lower the prices of VIP, which would make people want to buy it more, because on MSP too, I think it's pretty necessary to have VIP, and MSP was never like that. I think that if they did that, that could also be a great way to change the game. I think MSP has a lot to do in whole to revive the game, and I'm excited to see how they go about doing this. I don't necessarily know if it'll revive the game or if we'll just get like a new generation of players, but I think if they focus more on pushing the social media aspect of MSP itself, they could do that. I think if they made promos for TikTok or something like that, that could be great, because I've seen a lot of viral TikToks about people talking about the nostalgia of MSP and how they miss playing it, and I've seen those get like millions of views. So I think if they focused on like maybe growing a new audience, they could revive the game. If they added new features and like cared more about the game, they could really make the game what it used to be again, which I think, based on what they said on their story, is what they would like to do. So we'll see. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. Let me know if you have any questions, or let me know what your thoughts about this are, because I'm not sure how I feel. I love the old nostalgia of MSP, but I feel like they are just doing this as like a quick cash grab, because I assume that because their game died off that they weren't making as much money, so I feel like they want to revive it in order to make money again, and that they don't really care about what the players want. But maybe this will make them listen to what the players want more. I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!